Oh boy.
All right.
Yes, this is confirmed.
Round 8.
Round 8.
We just went live, so everybody got a little bit of behind the scenes here. All right, welcome back, everyone. Break week's over. We're back. We're racing. It's raining. It's round 8 of Tier 1, Season 7, Zenith Online Racing. I'm Art Biga, joined once again by my good friend GP Colin. How was your vacation, friend?
It was awesome. It was awesome. How was yours?
That was pretty good. Well, what did I do last Monday? Drank wine. Had nothing. Oh, you know what? I was watching practice. I was watching testing still, actually.
Oh, nice.
I was watching, like the third day of testing. I watched Monday night. So yeah, had a pretty good Monday, actually. Good vacation last week, and somebody stopped on the track out there already.
I see some parts out
Beck
on the track.
Crashed on track already? What the hell did he do?
Yep, Beck. Oh, poor guy.
Oh my. So who's out front right now? Everybody obviously on inters, I presume. Yeah. Who's at the front of the pack? Looks like an Alfa Romeo. And then Say. How do you say he changed his name? It looks identical. Say.
Where is he? I think he...
Say is forever.
He had it spelled, I think, a little different. Now we can just say Say. It was a little different, I believe, before.
Oh, it is Say. Anyways. He's getting a little glory shot here as he moved through Ascari. He looks really comfortable. You just kind of realized he went through Ascari there, and it didn't look unstable at all. So looking real solid here. I think he is just behind Rex, who's about to start a hot lap. So stay with Rex for the moment, and we'll jump to Say if Rex invalidates. But yeah, back racing again. I think we got a nice stretch now before there's any breaks again. I think it's like 5 races at least, which is really solid. It felt a little too sudden, that last break. It was like, geez, we just had one 3 weeks ago. But the March break, I think, kind of pushed everyone in that direction.
You really want to get into a rhythm of racing, not necessarily the track, but, you know, you race 3-4 weeks and then you got to stop, and it's kind of like a bummer.
Yeah.
Just getting into the groove. But it is what it is, you know. The admins do a great job, so...
Big slide there for Rex. Let's get on board with Rex through the second Lesmo here for the rest of the lap. Big slide there.
Yeah,
he's going to be very loose through Ascari the way the car's been handling. Very high load corner. He's going to have to be really careful here. Nice turn in. Smooth across the second part. And he keeps it on the track. Nice job. Yeah, that was really smooth. Solid. Heading towards Parabolica now, and see what kind of time he can set. And then keep an eye on number 9, Say A. And watch his time to follow here. 28.9. Say A. Oh, 28.8 for Say A. I thought he did look really smooth. So good first quali run. Was he in qualifying? He did qualify last week, actually. He was pretty quick. I remember him being pretty solid last week. So is he full time now, or?
I don't think so. No, he's a reserve tonight.
Okay. Probably end up getting a seat though. I think if some guys have missed a few weeks straight now, it's never a good thing. And we've had a break week too.
Yeah, he may be full time in Tier 2.
Oh, possibly.
Let's see. Trying to find somebody. Team Money.
Well, he wasn't.
Friend Team Money.
Would he qualify if he was Tier 2 though? I don't think he's supposed to.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's a great point.
I don't think he was full time. I think he's Tier 1 pace. He just doesn't have a seat yet. That's the deal.
So maybe he's Tier 1 reserve because he can qualify in that case, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Team Money runs really deep on Parabolica, but it's still legal. It's way off the pace, though.
135.
Right at the back there, so just behind Scabney, T-Brum, Fuzz, 29.3. He's a little bit off the pace. Packer rate in the mix, though, 28.9, so 3 guys in early contention for pole. Rex actually put another lap in, and he's improved to 28.7, so now he's on provisional pole. Or Seye stayed out, he did. Seye, what has he got? Oh, he's done a cool down lap, it looks like. So now he's going for it again. Let's ride on board with Seye, actually. Oh, there's a Bex tire on the road there.
At least we could drive right through them. So I'm going to ride on board with Goofy here. He's going through the Alona, whatever it is, and going down the Scary now, and this will be his first lap, so he's finishing his out lap.
Oh, Seye with a big slide there. I don't think he is pushing though. What's who are you with? Sorry, Bushy.
Goofy. He's just coming through Parabolica to start his hot lap.
I've actually picked up Bushy here, who's not on a run. He's starting a hot lap, Goofy. All right, let's give Goofy a glory run here. Got the matching helmet. I always appreciate that. Something that's been a staple of our biggest streams for a few seasons now is acknowledging helmet design. Whoa, and there's a big slide over the curb there, and he hasn't got the grip down. Too much wheel spin there, and obviously he's going to have to probably take it easy on this lap. Although he doesn't have one on the board, so he may want to actually just finish this. A lot of guys struggling at the moment.
Yeah, so Rex has gone pole by about 4/10, nearly 4/10.
And given Rex on provisional. Rex is out, so did he crash?
Wow. RC did.
RC crashed, yeah, but through the Lesmo.
RC is out.
Not Ascari. RC, T-Bro, and Rex. And let's see where his car is. It looks like
he was at the pit exit area.
He crashed coming out of the pits?
Nope. He had just finished his his hot lap. His pole lap.
He crashed into somebody, perhaps. I don't know. That's bizarre. Sure, we'll get some... Oh, it's a dry race. Zoom bigger forever.
Oh, whoa! Goofy. Sideways almost. Great save.
Well off the pace there.
Not what he's looking for.
No, not very good. He's behind Bushy, which is uncommon. Zamoglis pushing here? He is. Let's ride with Zamoglis. It's a bit of a wild man, Zamoglis. Say he's a fiery fella, and it shows on the track sometimes. You can just tell he really wrings the neck of the car. It's something he's actually quite a character and interesting driver to watch because of the way he just wrangles the thing. It's an interesting driving style, I have to say. Nearly lost it there.
Let's see.
He's backing out of it now.
P12.
Is that Puff there? It is.
Yeah, P12.
That's not bad for Puff, P12, Fuzz 9th.
Yeah, and Fuzz just came through, is heading down the sky. Oh, he invalidated.
How long is this yellow flag? Has it just come back again, this yellow flag? Or has it been on the whole time?
There's a Mercedes over there.
I was going to say, a lot of people are losing the car here.
Not a Mercedes, it must be a...
Packer's on a run. Let's ride with Packer. Oh, let's acknowledge Packer's helmet. Oh, I need to get a shot of that thing. How do we do this? Let's see if we get the... Maybe we'll get the little shoulder camera. There we go. Yeah, not bad. Looks like he's got some blue on there, green and blue. A little bit of gold as well, actually. Nice. That's a nice touch.
Oh, very well done through there. Very
GP's watching the lap. I'm looking at the helmet. 27.7 for Packer. And I think the helmet design helped. Goofy Gibbon up to 4th now, so got a much better time in this time.
Packer must have made up a lot of time just coming out of Parabolica because it seems like everybody else is kind of losing the back end a little bit.
Puff with a slight improvement.
Didn't have that issue.
So it's about 7 minutes left now. I would say probably head into the pits, get a fresh set of tires, fuel up, run right to the end, right?
Perhaps, yeah.
I think that would be the way.
All right, here comes Fuzz down.
Time it so that your second
Sky.
lap's close to the end, and maybe you get a third. Sorry, Fuzz through Ascari?
Yes. And now he's in Parabolica.
Yeah.
And very well done through there, no slipping. A little wide, but good enough for fourth.
Yeah, not bad, and he's right there. I mean, he's just behind Say and Rex. Definitely get another lap in and possibly jump those guys.
Yeah. He might be doing just that.
Fusion's about to start a flyer. We haven't been with Fusions tonight. Let's ride on board. Get a full lap around Monza. And got on the brakes just after that 100-meter board. A little downshift to help slow the car. And really important that you just get maximum traction out of that turn because you carry a lot of speed through here.
Fuzz is out.
Yep.
Coming through the Ogia, or however to pronounce that.
I feel like there's been a yellow flag the entire qualifying session. Honestly.
And that's
my.
To this point, we haven't lost anybody in turn 8. This Variante Ascari, which before the broadcast, before the stream, we were discussing how many cars we thought we might lose there. So far, it's under. It's under the 2.
Yeah, I mean, still got 6 minutes to go. Oh yeah, look at that shot. Beautiful camera work by the race director. Fusions. I just switched to the broadcast view and it just like showed the car like shifting through Ascari. It was just perfect. And we'll get back on board. Just makes his way through Parabolica. What kind of time Fusion set here? Really trying to shorten the track as much as possible. 28.3. That's a great lap up to P2. Excellent lap from Fusions.
So Scavney's on the hot lap. I think he's the next car.
Yep, through Ascari. Zamaglis on the track as well.
Oh yeah, he went through there pretty solidly.
Scavney nailed that, yeah. Helmet check. It's nice. Looking good. I like the teal.
Yeah, my wife has their Yeti mug like that color.
Oh yeah. It's a nice color. Goes good with the orange. Oh, a board set.
Scavney's bailing. Now, I see Mr. Joshua, it's telling me on the board here he's on the softs. That can't be.
Comes Zamaglis.
No, he's in the
I think Puck's heading in the pits, getting a fresh set of tires.
Maverick is on. It's showing him on softs as well, but he's probably in the pits too. Yeah, Dippo's still in the pits.
Zem up to 4th. Nice lap from Zem.
Wow.
P4 for the time being. I feel like there's going to be a lot of improvements coming in the last few minutes with the track kind of drying a bit.
Yep.
So all these guys with fresh inters go back out at the end. Should get a good run. Bushy Baboon out on track, going for a flyer. Let's ride on board. He struggled immensely last time. Helmet check. Bushy Baboon rocking the Ukraine helmet. I'm just going to take a moment to say fuck Vladimir Putin. Respect, Bushy.
Well, he's invalidated.
I'm going to get banned in Russia now.
Yeah. Damn you, Vega. Come on.
Oh, well.
A lot of guys now appear to be getting ready to come out on the softs.
Oh my. That is very interesting. You know what? It has stopped raining. That is very interesting. And the track does look kind of dry.
That's not Josh. It must be Scavney. Scavney's first out on the softs, I believe.
You know what? The track looks dry. I don't see any spray anymore. Oh my.
Mediums.
That's very spicy. Well, you know what? If you nail it on the mediums, you're gonna have a really good race strategy.
Yeah, yeah. But
you nail it on the mediums and start top 3 or 4. It's gonna be like mixed conditions still, right? So
Yeah, I don't see any rain.
No,
but it's still
but
wet.
you can see the tires look a little wet. Like, it's just a little slick. So it is going to be not, you know, full tilt. It's going to be a lot of tiptoeing to an extent. So it's just about who can find the limit, really. So Scavney, our first soft runner here. This should be a really good finish to qualifying. Really could shake things up.
He's been pretty good on. He hasn't been slipping. So he's got the skates are sharp.
Yeah. Where is Maverick is behind Scavney. Behind them, they got a Aston Martin, which I believe would be T-Money. The T-Money going for a little bit quicker of a warm-up lap. Maverick really taking his time. It looks like he's really trying to get temperature into the tire. It might not be a bad idea, too, because the track will dry just slightly more as he takes his time tiptoeing around. And now it looks like he's just gone full push now. Maybe keep those tires in a nice temperature range. No, he's backing out again.
All right. So Scavney coming through parabolic. I'm sorry, Scavney starting his hot lap, coming through parabolic. Right. He did not slip at all. Great traction.
Tires still there.
Nicely done. You got stopped.
Yeah, you can just see the apprehension on the throttle there. You just can't really hammer it down. Just a little more hesitant than you'd like to see if it was totally dry.
I think that's my driving style.
Yeah, no, it's a great driving style. It really does work well, honestly. But
excuse me.
He seems to be getting a little more confident on the throttle, actually. He's starting to push it a little bit more.
Yeah, that corner.
Yeah.
Lesmo seemed to be the wettest.
Yeah, this right here too. Pretty damp. But yeah, I think he's going to get through it okay. And as long as he doesn't take too much curb through Ascari, I think he's going to have a good amount of grip. Yeah, perfect. Lifted off that throttle as he was on the curb just to make sure he didn't spin himself out.
I feel it was just a little out of rhythm going through there. I think he went a little too deep in the first part of the turn. But yeah, he did recover well. And
it's not that much quicker, honestly. Like, from inter to soft, it's not that much faster. It's pretty surprising. We got T-Money first now. Wow. T-Money gets a much better lap time in. We got Joshua at the back there, yep.
Maverick now. Scavney's going around, just to let you know, Scavney's going around on another lap, so it'd be interesting to see how much he could improve. A little bit of confidence added to him now, having done a lap.
Joshua just behind Scavney, so yeah, that's a good point. Scavney actually might be able to find quite a few tenths now because he's done the lap already. Everybody else will be a little apprehensive. You can see the time is there. Goofy Gibbon 24.9, so like the pace is there if you're just willing to take some risks. See if anybody does. Packer's up 2.5 seconds here. Up to first 23.6. That's a monstrous jump. So yeah, the track really improving. Scavney could end up second here, honestly. Seems like the track's really improving. I'm going to jump on to Scavney.
Yeah, he was a second and a quarter up through sector 2.
Yeah, he might be able to do this. Get up to P2. Zimoglis on P2 right now. Front row start for Zimoglis. What a return. That's brilliant. Great stuff. And Scavney goes to P3. So really interesting grid there. Packer takes pole. Zem second. Scavney third. Goofy Gibbon fourth. Maverick fifth. T-Money is sixth. Joshua seventh. Fusions 8. Rex is 9. Say rocking the Ukraine flag. Respect. P10. Fuzz 11th. He'll get free tire choice. Which I guess everybody on Inters gets free tire choice, really. That's interesting for Fusions. Because he'll get to start on the mediums in 8th if he wants.
Right, that was going to be my question. I assumed that the guys that started on the qualied on the softs have to stay on those tires if it's
Yeah.
in fact going to be a dry race or dry start, anyways.
Dude.
Right? They would have to start on those.
If it's a dry start, yeah, the softs they have to start on for sure. Once you put a quality lap on dry tire, you start on it. Well, especially because of how the quality system is for us. But yeah, quick little break. I'll be back in a minute. Just gonna grab a drink.
Okay. I'll do the standings. Goofy increased his lead. I think he had a 24-point lead before the break. He's got a 30-point lead now over Packer. Maverick is 41 points behind at 84. Rex 50 points behind at 75. Scavany 69 points. Mr. Joshua in 6th at 41 points, 89 points back. I'm sorry, 84 points back. Fuzz, no, I'm sorry, that Porchy dude has 38 points. That is 87 behind. My writing here is kind of getting a little blurred. Fuzz is in 8th. Puff 9th. T-Money 10th. Fusion's 11th. Bushy Baboon 12th. Rockstar 13th with 18 points. RC 14th with 15 points, and Janet 15th with 14 points. A little tongue twister there. And the constructors, Alpine has increased their lead by 19 from the last race. They're up to 179, and Mercedes has 144. McLaren 21 points behind Mercedes at 97. Oh no, that ain't right. That's I'm sorry. That's how many points they've gained. All right, so Mercedes improved with 11 points. Now, let me just do the standings. Alpine's first, Mercedes second, McLaren third, Alfa Romeo fourth, Ferrari fifth, Haas sixth, Aston Martin seventh, Red Bull eighth, Williams ninth, and AlphaTauri 10th. Looks like we're going to have at least a dry start. Looks like some bright sunshine. Italians are all out there in short sleeve shirts.
What are you talking about?
It was just, I did the standings, and then I just mentioned that it looks like it's going to be at least a sunny start to the race.
Oh yeah, the weather looks gorgeous.
Blue skies.
Absolutely gorgeous day. All right, so
what do you think? Advantage to those guys that didn't go back out and stayed on their qualifying lap up with the Inters?
It doesn't look like it because they all chose softs.
Well, their tires will definitely be fresher.
I think the guys on mediums are going to do well.
Change my let's see.
I think the mediums are a good shout, especially if you're outside the top 10. The soft tires are, I don't think. Did some August.
Yeah, he's doing his Verstappen.
Yeah.
Mimicking him.
Yeah.
Wants Packer to know he's there.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's trying to get it. I'm telling you right now, if Samagos has a chance into turn one, he's taking it. So, Packer, just be warned. I'm telling you. Samagos is hungry. When he's that close to first, he'll go for it. Anyways, it's interesting that it's not the easiest track to overtake if you're stuck behind a couple cars. Like one-on-one, it's pretty easy, but with a few cars in the mix, it can become a bit of a train. So those medium guys, they might pay off for them being the only chunk of cars on mediums.
You want to do podiums? Picks?
Yeah, we'll go Packer, Gibbon, Joshua.
I'm going to say Gibbon, Scavany, and Zamoglis. Sorry, Packer.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that's the grid form. We are ready to go racing here. It's round 8 of Season 7, Tier 1, Zenith Online Racing. 5 lights are on. And they're off. Looks like a good start for both guys at the front. Nobody behind making any big moves. Sem has it into turn one. He has a shot at this. He's going for it. Oh, they touch! And,
Packer saved it.
Yeah,
and
Packer...
got a 3-second penalty for it.
And Zem has sort of just pulled himself off the road there a little bit. I'm not sure if he was trying to leave the space for Packer. Maybe he didn't realize he'd gone off the track there at the back, but... So Packer picks up a penalty for that. He may be able to appeal that.
I would think so.
I would think so as
he
well.
Was pushed off the track.
Yeah. I would say he was pushed off, but he kind of got knocked that way, really.
Yeah,
like, it was a bit of a... Yeah, I mean, I think Zem had a right to be there. I don't think it was too crazy, but I think Packer will argue that he had no business being there either. So, it's a bit of, you know, it's one of those things. I warned him. I said he'd go for it. I mean, he was close. So T-Money taking a look here at Seye. Moving through Ascari. Looks like everybody's getting through here clean for the moment. No cars flying off the road in the back. T-Money putting some pressure on early. And we got Fusions chasing down Maverick at the front as well. And just behind we see T-Brum taking a look. Zimoglis. It's unfortunate for Zimoglis. I wanted to see him.
Yeah,
see him fighting at the front.
Positions.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you know, he's lost a lot of ground trying to make that move stick, and I don't know. It was weird. Like after they touch, he kind of just sat there for a second. I don't know if he just maybe lost grip of his wheel or something.
Anybody else?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Because if he gets through without damage, he's okay, right? So.
Yeah, great point. Let me see if I can't figure out if he has any damage. I mean, he stayed out, so if he does have any damage, it can't be serious. Yeah. He looks good.
He's still there. I mean, he can chase down the guys in the points. We got a nice little scrap going on here, though. Fusion's tailing Maverick, who's chasing down Gibbon. And Rex is right on their tail. So some of the guys that we've been seeing on the podium a lot this year is fighting for third right now. I guess it's second, really. But mainly third is up for grabs at the moment. Maverick under pressure.
Yeah, so Fusions and Rex, they're both up 4 positions to start this race.
Interesting. I wonder if an undercut would be powerful here because you don't really see anybody really scampering off at the moment.
Based on, I'm going to go by memory, and my memory is not the greatest, but I believe that it is effective here. I think there is an effective undercut.
Yeah, big time. Because even Packer out front is not that far ahead. Like, say Gibbon pits and gains 2 seconds on his outlap, I mean...
Nice move by Fusions, get around Maverick there, the third.
Oh man, great shot of the cars coming through the first Lesmo there. It's Maverick. He's got Rex right on his tail. A pretty good race so far. Nice little scrap for a very important spot. Final podium place, really under threat, and second is... He's not really getting away, so I think he's going to be under pressure constantly. Packer really not that far ahead. He's 2 seconds up the road. It's definitely an undercut territory if someone decides to pull the trigger. There is a big gap behind Puff. Really, like look at the gap you've got there if you're Gibbon and Fusions.
Somebody pitting. Yeah. I would think Packer, given the battles going on behind him, he would probably want to be 4 seconds ahead.
Oh, yeah. He needs to turn it up a little bit, but he might just be trying to extend his tire life while he has, you know, these guys aren't really getting close to him. He can kind of manage a bit. He's
2.5 seconds is a comfortable lead, but I think that he has to be thinking about Rex coming through. And Goofy's there's no slouch either, and he's the one that's falling behind.
Yeah.
Along with the rest, but that's a surprise to me.
You know, Scavney Scavney, Seiya, and T-Money are going to be right in the mix very shortly as well. None of these guys are getting away the way they would hope, and Fusion's suddenly on Gibbon now. Yeah, Packer looks like he's starting to stretch his legs a little bit out front. Starting to, like, he's gained about a second and a half this lap. So he's definitely turning it up, I think. 22 flat. I think that was 7/10 quicker than his last one. That DRS very strong, but not powerful enough if everybody else has it. And kudos to Gibbon. He must be running a low wing setup because he's keeping the other guys behind.
Did you looking to make a move on RC, but just a little too far behind, coming down the front straight.
Kind of incident back there, we had a brief yellow. Not sure what happened there. Scavney has joined the party. He's within striking distance now. Seiya's lost a bit of ground, so he's going to have some work to do to get himself back up there. Fuzz and Bushy. Beck has just pit as well, down at the back of the grid there.
Open the tires up.
So here comes Rex. He's right on the back of Maverick now. This could be a really good shot for Rex if he can get a good exit out of Parabolica. Maverick's going to have that DRS and that slipstream ahead, but Rex is close enough to get the biggest advantage from it. So that's what you were saying. Packer needs to worry about that. Rex is starting to make moves now. He's going to have to if he wants to challenge for the win. He just didn't get enough on that exit, I think. Maverick's going quicker.
Yeah, he's got DRS as well. He got right up to Goofy pretty close. Yeah, another lap or two. We'll see. We'll probably see a move from one of these guys.
Well, if you manage to get yourself in clear air and you're in this chunk of cars, you're going to probably pass every one of these guys. That undercut would get you ahead of all of them, I would think.
It's certainly possible, yeah.
And they're running so close together and battling a bit, so. Rex really hounding Maverick now. Maverick looking a little bit slippery there. We did see a little bit of a connection thing with Maverick before the race, so his car is a little twitchy, but I don't think it's accurate. It just looks that way.
Yeah, Fusions. He's a lot closer, I think, this time.
Scavney as well.
Yeah, Fusions might have a shot here coming down the front straight. Much closer.
Yeah, and Goofy does not have DRS to fight back, so here he comes. Fusion's looking to make a move here, moving to the outside line.
Yeah, Fusion saved his battery until he was about halfway down the straight, so I think that hurt him a little bit, but...
Big tank slapper there from Gibbon. That's going to put him under threat. Very long stretch to the next braking zone.
Yeah, and Goofy's only got 21%, 20%, and Fusion's behind him is at almost 60. So... Fusion just needs to be a little patient here. He'll have Goofy probably coming down the front straight again.
Oh, Goofy really under threat here. You can see the way it's affecting his driving. He's trying to push really hard, and he's making a lot of little mistakes. Yeah. This could be on into a scurry for Fusions. He's going for it.
Move now.
And he gets it done. What a move from Fusions. Nice work. Oh, runs really wide, though. But now Gibbon's going to be able to attack back. He's really closing.
Yeah, Fusion's lost a lot of his momentum there.
Yeah, Gibbon's just going to tuck in and ride that DRS right up the back again. Nice little scrap going on for P2 here. Packer delighted out front.
Yeah, there's this 4-second lead.
And here comes Gibbon again, moving to the inside line, and he's decisively ahead, I would say. Oh, Maybe not quite. Fusion's had a wing in there, but I think Fusion's would have been wise to back out of that. I don't think he needed to be there at that stage. He clearly wasn't going to get ahead.
Yeah, we've got quite the cluster there now. And,
oh, yeah.
Like Scabney, as you mentioned earlier, has now joined the party.
Rex is really hounding as well. It's tough to keep an eye on all 5 cars at one given time, but there's some good scraps going on at the back, too. I mean, Joshua, Zem, T-Money. We really just kind of have to pick one and stick with it, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on through the field right now. Rex, it's just pushing Maverick through Ascari right now.
Everybody got through there nicely.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, though. Scabney right there. Scabney going to be able to take a shot here, too, I think.
Well, here we go with the DRS train, you think?
Oh, yeah.
You know, unless Rex might be able to get by.
He's close, but Maverick's top speed just way better. He's quicker down the straight.
Maverick had DRS as well.
Yeah, so nothing on there. Let's go check in with this little scrap. T-Brum under pressure from Joshua, Zem, and T-Money, and there's something on here. Ooh. Joshua making moves. Some Mogless trying to get by as well. Oh, and there's a bit of contact, I think. There might have been a little touch there. Zem sneaking through on T-Brum. Yeah, RC in the mix too.
Yeah. As you mentioned, quite a little scrap here too.
Whoa, big moment there for Maverick. Snapped across it. Although I guess anything we see like weird like that from Maverick, probably just the connection.
You know, I have to say that I think Rex is going to get it done this time. He's definitely got more battery.
Scabney's doing a hell of a job pounding these guys as well. Like he's been relentless, just right there.
Yeah, really, he's not in a bad spot. He could just, as long as he can stay on the end of these,
Scabney could undercut this whole pack.
Yeah, or he could pick up a couple of positions. If,
there goes Packer into the pit. So he's taking the first stop, which is probably a great idea. He's covered any undercut threat, but nothing on there again. Oh, who's that coming down the back? Okay, that's someone at the back. I guess he's
that was back. I believe that. Was it Nick?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say Scabney's not in a bad spot because these guys are so close up in front of him.
Where's Packer filter out? Packer out in traffic. He's stuck behind T-Brum and Zem. Well, that's not good news for Packer. This could be on for Scabney. Scabney could be in the lead if he goes in the pits and gets out in clear air, which he might, because behind Packer, RC and Puff are very close, and then there's a big gap. So any of these guys that pit out front right now could end up in the lead here. Packer's already by T-Brum, and he's by... Zem's not going to give that up easy after what happened at the beginning. But Packer's through, so...
Oh no, Fusions is out.
That's going to be a safety car, I bet. Oh my, is this going to be a safety car? They're so close to the pit. Oh, this could kill Packer. Oh, is Gibbon going to be able to decide? I mean, he should pit anyway. It's yellow, right? You might as well.
Yep, it looks like they all came in.
They all really should, honestly, because Packer pit anyway, right? Packer going full speed, though.
Packer's coming around Parabolica now. And he's staying out.
Yeah, Packer obviously... Well, yeah, now Packer wouldn't pit now. But he's obviously going to get the lead back. But all the other guys, I think, should have pit.
Zemoglis just got a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
RC stayed out. Interesting. Maybe...
Well,
I mean, we've only had one retirement, really, so we could be on for another one.
So before we started the stream, as we were chatting ahead of that, you placed an over/under of 3.5 for incidents in turn 8, Variante Ascari area. So there's our one, and I don't want to go over 3.5, but I just thought I'd mention that to everybody else
Yeah.
that might be listening.
See, putting some pressure on Jinnit. They're having a nice little scrap here. Jinnit closed the door on him into turn 1, got the move done. So our battles have sort of turned into... So Goofy's got himself away from Maverick, but Maverick's still really under pressure here. Got a yellow flag. It looks like Fuchsia. Is it Beck, perhaps? Beck not having a great night out there.
And Zamoglis kind of had a little slip up there.
RC Soft's looking pretty solid right now. He's putting that pressure on T-Brum. It looks like he's going to get this done. And he is. RC ahead. Nice little move from RC. Rex getting the move done on Maverick. Finally, he's through. Gibbon next up the road. So we could see... I'm going to say this now. Rex is going to catch Gibbon, and then they're going to be fighting, and these guys will catch up to them again. Maverick and Scabney will be right with them again. Maverick, though, not giving this up. He's fighting it back.
Another penalty for Zamoglis speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, he's retired, I guess. That's really unfortunate, man. His night, you know, it's like such a high to such a low so quickly. That's really unfortunate.
So, yeah, RC is on 11 lap old softs. He's on the tires he started the race with.
Yeah. Interesting. He still had pretty good pace there.
Yeah. I mean, T-Broom is on 11 lap old Puff and 11 lap old mediums.
Mm-hmm.
RC's got to be pitting here the next lap. Yeah, he's coming in this time. Oh no. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
For RC. Oh my goodness. Here comes Maverick. And Scabney. Oh, Scabney nearly onto the grass there. Well, Scabney, I think he was onto the grass, honestly. It just, he managed not to crash. Puff and T-Room having a little duel here. Goofy giving it in the mix. Puff on the outside through Curva Grande. And tucks in now behind T-Room and Goofy.
Yeah, this tires is just so much fresher. Brand new.
Rex, Maverick, and Scabney closing in on Puff now as well.
Yeah, so that really worked out really well for Packer. He's got a nearly 7-second lead now over Goofy.
Maverick saying hello to Puff there, sitting in his mirror. Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
so waiting patiently.
Puff and T-Boom, they probably got to stay out for another 4 or 5 laps on these mediums before they come in to go for the softs.
Yeah, I would say so. It was about 10 laps of softs, right? Jinnit's on 10 lap old softs at this stage. Puff trying to cover that off from Maverick, and he does nicely. Maverick going deep into... Oh, he spun Puff!
Puff is around.
Oh my goodness.
Was there contact? I was on board with Puff.
Yeah, Maverick kind of stayed there, and Puff, it was front wheel to rear wheel, and I think you kind of view that as Puff's corner at that stage. I don't know. I don't think Maverick should have been there in all honesty. I think he easily would have got by. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah, Maverick's wing seems to be intact, so it couldn't have been...
No, it was wheel to wheel, like...
Oh, okay.
His front right touched Puff's rear left as Puff was turning toward the second part of the chicane. You know, like Puff was kind of saying, it's my corner, like you're not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Puff's just taking the line like normal, and Maverick's tires there, so kind of worked out. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, sure it'll be looked at, but I don't think it was malicious or anything. I think Maverick's kind of hoping Puff will leave space, and Puff hoping Maverick will get out of it, right?
Right.
There is a history there, though. Stir the pot. Comes Scabney, getting by T-Brum.
Oh, Rex.
Yep.
He's gonna have this. Yeah.
4 cars.
Maverick had no DRS, so he was a sitting duck.
It's really just been swapping places for these guys.
Well, don't look now. Rex has finally worked his way up into the podium position.
You know, Puff hasn't lost that much ground to the guys ahead. Like, he's only a few seconds behind.
He does, unfortunately, have to make another pit stop. But
yeah. But, I mean, what he's lost is the gap to the guys behind him, right?
Right.
Really. But he is closing back up to this group.
Yeah, him and T-Brum have got to be rooting for a safety car right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
That would make all the difference for them. It would force the other drivers to make a decision. They'd probably all pit to get onto the softs at this point, get off those mediums. Scabney is now going to give Maverick a little something to look at. Oh, Maverick. Yeah, he's got that straight line speed.
Yeah.
And
he run into the back of Rex there?
No, he did not. Nope. Not even close, really. I mean, at least from the view I had.
Just a little bit of a bump there, but it could have just been his car, the stability with the connection to the lobby here.
Yeah, there was probably a third of a car length between them.
A big sag slapper there for Rex.
Yeah, Rex is going to want to get rid of these guys behind him here because he must focus on Goofy in front of him. If he's going to keep looking back, that's not ideal for him.
Yeah. Say is dropped from the session, but he has returned. RC going to be closing up on him, going through the ghosted car. Got to take advantage when it's there. Scabney really close to Maverick this time. You said though, Maverick just seems to have the straight line speed here. But Goofy is not really that far up the road. Like, I think Rex, if he can get away from the battle with Maverick, he can actually go hunt him down. He is closing a little bit on Goofy.
Oh, and Scabney's going to go to the inside.
Scabney going for it, but
he backed out. They got pretty much the same battery life load right now.
Goofy's made a mistake. He's right in front of Rex now. Something's happened to Goofy. He's been losing a little bit of pace, and now some kind of error has put him right in front of Rex. So we're kind of back to where we were before the first pit stops. Packer is still laughing out front. You know what, though? This is damage limitation for Goofy. If he can hang on to second, still keeps a pretty nice lead over Packer.
Yeah, Goofy's wing seems to be intact. So whatever happened to him didn't appear to cause any damage.
Rex really putting the pressure on, though.
Rex has pulled away a little bit from Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick
needs. I was going to say what Scabney needs is for him to fall back another 2/10.
Scabney's got a chance here. He's got more speed at the moment. And up ahead, Goofy under threat from Rex. Rex gets it done. Scabney gets it done.
Yes, he does.
Big moves here in the top 4.
Maverick almost had a chance to come back at him on the inside there. Just ran out of time, ran out of track.
You know how great is this? We got 4 guys fighting for 2 podium spots here. For almost the entire race. Like, it's been a brilliant... This is probably my favorite race of the season so far, I have to say. Like, even look back here, we've got Joshua, Bushy, T-Brum, Seye, like, all battling as well.
I just jumped back here too, and I can't tell you if I'm looking at the front 5 or the next 5.
Yeah, honestly. We're spoiled for action tonight. Like, we can't even keep up with all of it.
And now Puff in 12th is on brand new softs, only a second and a half behind Sayer for 11th. So he might be making some moves.
Oh no! Sayer's out! That's got to be a safety car, surely. That is going to mix. It is. It's a safety car. That's time for me to get wine. I was just thinking of
Bushy
trying
Baboon.
to find an excuse to.
Oh, me too. The Bushy Baboon, the big winner here.
Yes, Packers missed the pits. Oh my.
Yeah, Bushy Baboon, the big winner. He's on 15-lap-old mediums. I wonder if he's going to jump onto the softs.
Did Puff just pit as well?
Puff yes, he doesn't need to pit. He's on brand new softs. He's still finishing his first lap on these softs.
Okay, so it's okay timing for Puff. He's actually going to jump a lot of guys here.
Yeah,
look at all the guys he gets by. This is going to put Puff right up the front.
And his tires are really not going to be any worse than the guys that are going to be behind him. So if he can nurse these tires.
And Packer stayed out on. I guess Packer has to stay out now, right? Does he? He might.
At this point.
You know what though? Yeah. No, he's got the interval because he hasn't picked up the safety car yet. He's got the gap to get that done easily. 36 seconds.
He might still have the Delta to deal with.
Oh, no, but he's fine. 36 seconds.
Oh, yes, you're right.
I don't think even at full speed Rex could catch him, and these guys do have Delta, I believe. The guys in second and third. I think until the leader's behind the safety car, that's the only time. It'd be, like, if, say, Packard somehow drives by the pit lane right now, then he would be in trouble. He's going to be alright.
Yeah, he's in the pits now. Oops, wrong buttons.
Mavericks picked up a penalty. That's not going to help him. He's the only guy. Oh man, fighting for that second place, and he's picked up a penalty. That's going to really dampen the spirits. What a hell of a battle, though. Honestly, like up to this point, it's been incredible racing. And Packers' gap is gone now. If they, if they can manage to hang with him somehow, it could be very interesting.
So, right now, Rex is 20 points behind Packer in the standings. It would be really huge if he gets by Packer, and it's going to be just as big for Packer if he can stay in front of him.
Let's win more wine.
Maverick in 5th, so yeah, this promises to be a very entertaining final 7-8 laps.
Yeah, no doubt.
Actually,
I'd
6 or 7.
A quite large glass of wine. I have to say though, we only have 7 laps left, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet.
Right? Yeah.
We're making great time right now.
And they started on time too.
Yeah. It all adds up.
Yeah, everybody was eager to get going after a week off. Everybody was here pretty much on time, so it's not a baseball game.
You know what? The whole field's caught up, really. I think we may actually go racing again now, possibly. Probably not. There's a chance, though.
I don't think so. I think we've gone past that point where they would have notified the drivers.
That's true. Puff's still trying to catch up here, actually, so... Did Puff pit anyway, or...? No, he stayed out.
Yeah, he stayed out. Yep. However, he went from 12th to 7th.
Yeah, no, he's in a good spot here. He's slightly disadvantaged with the older softs, but very good chance for some good points tonight.
So now it's going to be you don't want to use your battery up in 1 or 2 laps trying to get by somebody. I think you need to kind of be a little bit more patient, I believe, and let the other guys around you maybe use up their battery.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to be at full battery. I wonder, Packer, how do you feel right now? You got Rex behind you. Packer, I mean, obviously Packer's got the pace, but I think the two next fastest guys, I don't want to leave anybody out because, I mean, a couple tenths is, you know, a lot in F1, but they've pretty much shaken out into the order of pace, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Rex had some roadblocks ahead of him before, but now he's right on Packer. Like, there's a very good chance those two could break away from the other guys. Gibbon maybe goes with them. T-Brum and Puff put some pressure on Scavney and Maverick. Could see a big scrap there. See if Scavney or Maverick can hang with the front guys. We'll see if Packer and Rex can break away, or if Packer can maybe break away on his own. Packer did have, quite often he does, to be honest, have just outrageous pace. Like, he just seems to have a few tenths over the next fastest guy, which is pretty substantial.
Yeah. Yeah, Packer's biggest hurdle has been himself. He's made a few mistakes.
Yeah.
In the races in the past here that kind of hurt his position in the standings, but he's able to make up for it.
Rex got a pretty good restart here. He's putting pressure on Packer here. He's closing into turn one. He may take a look at this. No, he thinks better of it. Anything behind going on? We've got Puff and T-Money. Nothing doing there for T-Money. Puff hangs on to 7th for the time being. Really under pressure, though. Guys' tires should be warmed up pretty shortly. I don't think we'll see anything too crazy now. Usually the first few corners is when you'll see it after a restart. Tires will be picking up more temperature at the moment, and probably okay now. Ascari still might be a little touch and go, but let's get back to the front here. We got Rex and Gibbon. They seem to have separated from Scavney, so it looks like Scavney and Maverick may be under threat from the guys behind. Pretty much the entire field is going to be applying pressure there, and it looks like these three are going to fight for the win out front. Packer's sort of separating from Rex at the moment, so maybe going to go re-establish that. You know what? Packer has a penalty, so he definitely needs to get a bigger gap.
I think we both agree that he has a very good chance of getting that removed, but
that's
true.
He
doesn't want to bank on that.
That's true. I was thinking he picked up another penalty. I forgot it was from that collision in the first corner. So yeah, that's a good point. Probably gets that removed, I would say.
So Packer's done well. He's, Rex's battery has gone back up. Packer really had like 3/4 of the battery charge coming out of Parabolica.
I think
the other guys. Go ahead.
I think Scavney's going to get up there and fight for the podium too. He's pulling away from Maverick, and these two fighting in front are going to give Scavney a chance to get in the mix.
Yeah, and kudos to Packer. He is he's pulling away.
Goofy Gibbon pressuring Rex. Yeah, Packer has reestablished some of the lead he had. He definitely needs a couple more seconds to cover that penalty off, but looks like he's going to be okay here. He's got a few laps to do it. Goofy with the DRS. He doesn't even have it yet, and he's closing, but not quite close enough. Let's check out this battle back here. Puff holding everybody up. Actually, sorry, I should say it's T-Brum, really, because T-Brum's right in front of Puff.
Yeah, Puff's made up. He's closed the gap.
Goofy Gibbon putting the pressure on Rex.
Packer's built his lead to 2.1 seconds.
Oh yeah, the penalty doesn't matter.
Yeah, well done.
Even if he doesn't
Really,
feel
I'm
it,
sure.
he'll probably be okay.
I'm sure. when the pace car was safety car was coming in, he must have been, you know, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here. And he's done just that. He's nearly 3 seconds ahead of these guys now. Yeah, you're right. Goofy's really giving Rex problems.
Yeah, he is. See, haven't he sort of just floating in that 1.34 second range? Not quite taking the chunks out like he hoped. Puff putting pressure on T-Brum here. Puff looking at a P6 potentially if he gets this done. Plenty of speed. And it looks like T-Money may be going for it as well.
Oh!
T-Money going to the outside line.
That's going to be tough.
Oh, there's a bit of contact. To T-Money and T-Brum touch. T-Brum slippery out of the corner. T-Money gets a much better exit. He's going to be on the outside through Curva Grande. Can he keep the position? Keeps T-Brum tight to the inside, and he does get it done. T-Brum had to lift there.
Done. Nice.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a strategic squeeze from T-Money. I don't think he did anything wrong, but he definitely didn't give T-Brum as much space as he would need to take that corner flat out. The angle's too tight for him, so...
Yeah, you just need to give him room. You don't need to give him room to be flat out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gibbon putting the pressure on Rex again through Ascari as they head towards Parabolica. He is closing, so this is going to be good news for Gibbon.
And they're on equal battery, so... Yeah, Goofy needs a really good exit.
Look at this, 5 cars close together through Ascari, or through Parabolica, sorry. Oh man, what a scrap we got here. Gibbon and Rex wheel to wheel at the front. Gibbon decisively takes that place. He's ahead. Let's get to this chunk back here. Joshua, T-Money, Bushy Baboon. Sorry, it's... oh, someone's gone straight through. Saw some styrofoam smash there. Did you see that? Who was that?
I couldn't tell. I looked at the board and really nobody was falling down the board very fast at all.
No, because they went straight through the corner. There's probably got a penalty, I would think, right? Did anyone get a big penalty? 8 seconds for Bushy. Was it Bushy?
Bushy's had 8 seconds for a while.
Okay, so someone got away with that one. Someone went straight through turn 1 and didn't get a penalty. That's pretty interesting. Someone will have seen that, I feel. Someone on board. Rex putting the pressure back on Gibbon. So yeah, those guys sort of spaced out a little bit over the lap there.
Rex went a little wide. Lost a little bit of time there. Yeah, this is the moment of truth right now for these two up front. Equal battery life. Yeah, I'd stay to the inside. Stay to the inside.
Oh, late on the brakes for Gibbon.
Oh.
He's over the curbing and he's lost the place.
Yep. Great driving, though, by both of them.
Yeah. Rex sort of patient and just pounces on the arrow.
Absolutely. Yeah, Goofy did exactly what he needed to do, but then just a little late on the brakes. So the good news for Packer, he's covered his penalty. He doesn't really need to worry too much about reporting that.
Sure he will. Bushy is right on the tail of T-Money here. Puff, really happy to see that because that's going to give Puff a little bit of breathing room for P6. Puff does have a penalty as well, though. Penalties, it's the final lap, so we'll bring the penalties up. We don't really need to see the tires at this stage. We have a nice battle going on here, so we'll stay with this through the final run through Ascari. T-Money under threat from Bushy. This is going to be close. Bushy down the inside into Parabolica. We've got our race winner Packer across the line. They're side by side through Parabolica, and it looks like Joshua trying to get in the mix as well.
Fabulous driving by T-Money on the outside. Was able to keep his foot to the floor.
And it shakes out with all the penalties and whatnot. We'll take a look at the order in a minute. We got. That was really quick how fast the lobby ended there. Look at that, it's 9:08.
Yeah.
Wow. Plenty of time for interviews tonight.
Oh shit! I never really pay attention to fucking exactly, you know, taking mental notes.
Yeah. No, I mean, we got easy questions for second and third. I mean, Packer pretty much had it in the bag the entire race. I mean, look at like Rex Gibbon, like the battle they were in for the entire Grand Prix. Like honestly, like you know.
Yeah, it sounds like you're more prepared for the questions, the interviews.
It's your job, man. That's your job. You gotta go run down the stairs and go interview and go on. All right, so Packer wins it. Rex comes second. Goofy Gibbon third. Scabby takes fourth. T-Money's fifth. Maverick is sixth. Joshua seventh. Jinnit eighth. Puff slides down to ninth with that penalty. RC 10th. T-Brum outside the points in 11th. Bushy 12th. Fuzz 13th. Seye, I believe DNF'd? Yes, DNF'd. And then Zem, Fusions, and Beck all DNF as well. Disappointment for the Red Bull. Zemoglis and Fusions both out, and both had a good starting spot as well. Second and
incredible. Rex and Gibbons' fastest laps are exactly the same. 121.380. Talk about being equal.
Rex and Packer tied?
I'm sorry, Rex and was it Goofy?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, Packer had the fastest lap of 120 something.
Okay. What do we get? Goofy, Packer, and Rex? Packer. I don't know if I added Rex. I thought I did. I definitely should, because he's pretty much here every week. Is it underscore Rex? Yeah, there we go. Done. Alright. So... Alpha, Alpine... Mercedes.
We got Rex, Packer, we just need Goofy. Shoot, who finished fourth if Goofy doesn't join us? There you go. He might not hang out though. Wait for that.
Starting with the winner, right? I think winner, you always start with the winner. That's the way.
I guess. No, I'd rather start with the second place, I guess, in this instance. So, Rex, great race. Actually, both of you guys, great race. It was extremely exciting. We had a hard time leaving you guys at the front and to go see the other battles that were incredible behind you guys. So, kudos to you guys. Great job. So, Rex, you moved up quite a few positions. You not a very good qualifying. I think you qualified 9th. So finishing second, that's a great race for you. So take us through your, maybe your qualifying, let us know what happened there, and then bring us through your race.
Qualifying was finishing up my lap cross line, and then Bushy Baboon decided to stop right in front of me, so went right into the back of him.
That's what happened. I knew something weird happened.
So that's how I started 9th. Other than that, the start, I got away clean. It was pretty chaotic, but it was just the game of staying in the DRS and just sitting behind and waiting. That's pretty much all it was. And then the last 2 laps was I was figuring that Goofy was gonna wait until the last lap to make an overtake, but he did it before, so I knew that I had to do something. So, yeah, I was able to get the overtake. He went a little deep, so other than that, it was pretty boring.
Not for us. Not for us at all. Yeah, it appeared as though you made that move coming down the front straight, and Goofy almost had it back going into that first chicane. But nope, you held on. Great job coming from starting ninth, finishing second.
I knew as soon as we were entering the braking zone, he was going to go hot into the corner.
Yeah.
Just where he was braking, I knew he wasn't going to be able to make it. So, and then he got up on the curb, which didn't help him even more. So.
Yeah. You. So Goofy. Yeah. You defended it quite well, and yeah, I think you probably broke just a little late. You couldn't get through the chicane as well as you wanted to, went over the curb and kind of lost it. But so you qualified fourth, finished on the podium, so that's good. Take us through your race.
I honestly don't remember the beginning section. I think Packers were just like too quick, so I was trying to hold on to second through all those DRS trains that were happening behind me.
Yep.
So I think I held on pretty well until I think Rex overtook me right before the first safety car. Oh wait, what was that? What happened? Yeah. Anyway, I pulled the gap and then made a mistake. Rex overtook me right after. And then after that, it was just trying to hold on to second. I made another mistake. Rex got past me, and then I kind of just screwed up my game plan at the end. Shouldn't have defended, should have just waited, and it's all good.
Yeah, nope, it could have been a whole lot worse. And as we were following the race, yeah, we weren't on board with, at least I wasn't on board with you. We didn't see what happened to you. All of a sudden there was, you had like a, 2-second lead, and then all of a sudden you were no lead. But your car was intact. Your wing was intact, so what exactly happened?
It was exactly what happened defending Rex, except without, doing a bad line. I think I hit the curb. I didn't turn well enough on the first part of the chicane. Hit the curb, kind of just booted me into the grass a little bit, so that was 2 seconds lost right there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I just wasn't good at that chicane, to be honest. That's about it.
Okay, let's go to the race winner. Packard, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Great job. Great quali. The race kind of really went your way. There was a point in the middle there before the safety car came out that we thought that you might be in trouble, but that really worked out well for you, brought you back out in front, and you were able to pull away to get the win. What was going through your mind through the entirety of the race? Because you pretty much were in front the entire time.
Well, what's it called? I really like Monza as just a circuit in general, so I was kind of happy when I saw it come up on the calendar after not having the greatest of times at Belgium 2 weeks ago, especially since I like Belgium as well. So I was hoping for a better race and then just put in a little bit more practice than I did at Belgium, and it worked out quite well.
Did you, you really didn't have to look in your rearview mirror. It seemed like from second place to fourth and fifth, those guys were battling pretty hard, and I felt like, Packers probably just looking to extend his lead here, try to get away from these guys as they battle behind him. Is that pretty much what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I was just trying to get out of range of that 3-second penalty I had from lap 1. But yeah, that was the main goal, and then obviously fastest lap as well, trying to pull back as many points as I can on Goofy as well. So I think it was 30 going into tonight and 19 now. So good race, good day overall, I guess, for me and the team, or Alpine as well.
Yeah, it was a great race to watch. A lot of action, very few DNFs. So and only one safety car and one. We didn't even have did we have a VSC?
No, I don't think so.
No, we just had a local caution or something like that. Well, great race, guys. very entertaining. Well done. Congratulations to the podium drivers. Where are we off to next week?
Good question.
Brazil.
I looked, but I don't remember. Brazil.
Is it Brazil? Yeah.
Oh,
That's nice.
that's a nice track.
I do like
Awesome.
Brazil.
Oh,
A lot of good racing
last thing
there.
I'll say. Oh, the standings are a little screwed up right now. I think RC needs to fix that.
Oh, you don't have to call
Okay.
him out on the air.
He's not responding, so.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
he slaved
as I
over that.
understand
He slaved
it,
over
as
that
I understand it,
traffic all day.
RC has a full-time job, and I believe he has a baby,
I
a
can do the
newborn,
standings.
something like that. So, I kind of give the guy the benefit of the doubt. He's doing everything he can for us, and he does a great job when he can get it done. So, yeah.
Sure.
All right, Big O, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
You want to wrap it up? You have a question for these guys?
No, I'm good. I'm good to wrap it up. Thought you were just asking me a question about something specific. Yeah, so Brazil next week, and then we got China, Japan, looks like Netherlands, Bahrain, Portugal.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, hang on, guys. I lied. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's four races, then another 2-week break.
That's not a happy
I know.
Vegas sound.
Yeah, it's not a happy Vegas sound because I feel like there's too many break weeks this season. I don't know. They're too frequent.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to criticize the admins because they do such a great job.
Is
In
that for
hindsight,
Easter?
maybe we could have just taken another week through the holiday, and started maybe another week later or something like that. But I mean, they got a lot to think about, and I think it's.
We got I think we got a pretty good stretch here after this, though. Now there's another. It's
I think we got 2 breaks coming up.
3, 4, 5, then a break, and then the final 4 races.
Okay.
So we have 2 more breaks still. Wow. All right. Well, anyways, we'll worry about we'll be disappointed about the breaks when we get to them again. Got a few weeks to be disappointed. Oh, Goofy's gone. But yeah, we'll wrap things up next week. We're going to Brazil for Tier 1. Later this week, we got Tier 2 and Tier 3 on Wednesday and Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And they'll be taking on Brazil, or not Brazil, where? Italy.
Yeah.
They'll be taking on Italy as well.
Oh, yes.
For round 8, and then next week on to round 9 in Brazil as well. So we'll catch you next Monday. Have a good night, everybody.